What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about the challenges and difficulties and the annoyance and the frustration of dealing with a twin flame slash soulmate slash trauma bond slash just any type of intense relationship where like it's very tense, very spiritual, where like you have that soul tie, you have the energetic tie to where like you can't like detach from that person, you can't get this person off your mind. And it seems like no matter what you do, no matter how you do it, no matter the steps you take to do the healing work so you can detach, it's like your nervous system or your brain or your fucking human body, it just can't detach from that fucking person, right? Now, me, I've experienced these types of connections multiple times throughout my life. So I guess I'm experienced. I'm not like a veteran, or I'm not like I don't know too much about it, but I am familiar with these connections. As I'm researching and doing my studies and stuff like that, I am learning more and more about the connection. Basically, with these types of spiritual connections to where like you can't get this person off your mind, where you feel that soul tie. Some people call it the twin flame connection, the soulmate connection, or karmic soulmate, or trauma bond, whatever it may be. But without a doubt, it is a phenomenon that a lot of people are fucking experiencing, right? I've experienced this multiple times. Now, based on what I've learned, basically, is that the reason why you feel that connection and that energetic fucking soul ties because you're trying to release a lot of trauma from what the things you've been through that's out of your control, like God orchestrating bullshit ass situations like narcissistic people, family abuse, and you're also healing from your past lives trauma, whatever the fuck you did in your past life. You got to heal from that. You got to heal your retarded ass family's generational trauma, the things they fucked up on, the things they fell short on, like their abandonment, their insecurities, their rejection, their pain, their loss. You got to heal from that shit. Yeah, I know it sucks that you got to cover up from your own bloodline's bullshit that you have nothing to do with. And if part of your mission, if you're in a healing journey, if you're in a twin flame soulmate journey, then yeah, you're gonna have to purge that shit out and heal from that. I don't agree with it. I think it's fucking stupid. I think it's fucking retarded and annoying because it really does hold you back in life. But because you're pretty much paying the price off of people's stupidity, pretty much. So that's how it is. But he's got to deal with it. So this is why when you're stuck in these connections, you feel stuck. It's like no matter how many times you grieve, no matter how many times you cry, you keep attracting the same stupid ass people that are emotionally unavailable, so they could trigger that trauma, even though you've been healing this shit for years. But the human body is so fucking fragile and weak, and God made it that way just so we could be engaged in this realm. This is why it takes a lot of people a long ass time to heal from that shit. This is why a healing journey, it's called a journey for a reason. It's not just a one-time thing. It's a fucking lifelong marathon event, pretty much. So but yeah, so that's what I'm going through currently with this. I feel like I have this spiritual soul tie with this person, and I'm so pissed off because like I've done like, man, I grieve so much. I had this ego death, the dark night of the soul. I've been crying a lot of grieving, a lot of releasing, a lot of high emotions, and I just feel this person in my nervous system. I can't get this person off my mind. I keep seeing like fucking signs and synchronicities about this person. I find like, I'm going fucking crazy, and it's just like this shit's annoying, and like I'm just trying to pray to God for me to get this person off my fucking mind, for me to detach from this person. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, oh my God. And not only that, but let's just say, I don't know if it's true or not, but let's just say if we are meant to be together, if we are meant to be in a relationship, I still don't want nothing to do with this person because this person is the opposite of what I am. This person is emotionally unavailable. This person is extremely closed off. This person is not affectionate, and this person is just so robotic. This person is so cold-hearted. Why the fuck would I want to be with someone like that? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be with someone like that. You know, I choose myself over a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be someone like that. I've put in so much work. I've been through too many things. I've done a lot of like development for me to settle down with someone that's like that. You know, so I'm like, so why am I so connected to this fucking person? You know, I understand probably some certain lessons I need to learn, because this is what Chauncey once said, like you could do the right procedures, you could take the right steps, but only God and spirit, they decide whether you stay stuck in a cycle for a certain amount of time. It could be years, months, days, whatever the fuck. They dictate on how long you're gonna fucking stay based on your soul mission, your karma, the lessons you need to learn, your soul contract, and the amount of healing you have to do. And me knowing this, it pissed me off so much because it's like it holds you back in life. The fact that, because life is already hard enough, but it makes no sense though, because I put in a lot of work to grind, to work my ass off, to become the best version of myself, to attract a lot of abundance, right? And it's like, Because it's like the purpose of this connection is so you can have an ego death, so you become more connected to source and God, and so you could love more yourself, right? And so you can detach from the programming. But how I look at it is this, which is it's just fine. But how I look at it is this: the fact that one of the purpose in this timeline is for you to be disciplined, to work hard, so you can make money, so you can navigate through life, because it's part of your mission. So if God is gonna put me in a situation where I'm forced to make money, to first work at these jobs, to forced to put myself out there and to be focused, ingrained in a 3D realm. So why would God also put me in a situation to where now I'm fucking programmed? So not only, because if you're participating in this 3D matrix, you're going to be programmed by default, because you're gonna have to kind of, I guess, sell your soul in a way, because you have to like be focused within these jobs. They take up most of your time and energy, especially with time speeding up. You don't have enough time for your personal self. So since it's part of your mission to work for this system and to be part of this system, yeah, you're gonna be programmed because you put all of your energy and focus onto this system. I'm not saying it's a good thing, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, which is fine. But at the same time, why would God at the same time want you to dissolve your ego so you can be more connected to source and energy, and so you can be more connected to your heart chakra? Yet in this world, in order for you to be locked in, you have to block that heart chakra. I understand it's all part of balance, but God does that in such an extreme way to where like, no matter what, it's like you're fucked. Like no matter, you could be doing the right thing, you could be taking the right steps. God will always find a way for you to go through a lot of pain and grief just so you can overcome certain things. Not in a good way, but in a way where like he just adds a lot of bullshit, a lot of obstacles in your way, just so you can be engaged in this realm. Because part of the twin flame soulmate experience for you to heal your ego, to heal your family trauma, your trauma and past life bullshit, right? But at the same time, and part of that is decluttering from the programming. This is why people call it the dark night of the soul. Part of the dark night of the soul is to have an ego death, so you could like have a rebirth and release all programming and your belief systems, which is fine. But but at the same time, why would God put us in situations where we live in a fucking timeline to where like everything is programmed, everything is run out a certain way, especially when it comes to connections, romance, people, this timeline. So it's like, what the fuck? So what does he want? And then you got a time speeding up, it can't keep up with the system we're living in, because time is speeding up, like the system we're living in, because we work 5 times a week, time speeding up is not going to keep up with the system we're living in. So it's like, come on, man. So it's like, see, so this is why I don't take shit personal, because God will always find ways to keep you kind of like such a chaotic state. You know what I'm saying? And people may say, oh, I'm in my ego, or like, oh, I just got to surrender to the universe, or like, I got to release and let go, which is fine. But at the same time, it's easier said than done. I still have an ego. I'm still in a human body. Just because it's easier to say it doesn't mean it's easier to do it in person. It's not easy. It's not fucking, because you don't know what people go through. You don't know the types of karma and what people have to do to sacrifice in order for them to be programmed so they could get by in life. Because this isn't a happy world. This is a very evil, demonic world. You know what I'm saying? And God, don't believe me, God, he has the power to annihilate all that shit. He does, but God wants to use human beings to go through all this bullshit, to run circles, to run in roadblocks and mazes and marathons and all this other stupid ass shit, just so you can change this shit up. And they do, it's happening at such a slow fucking rate. It's just stupid, man. But yeah, but like, I'm just pissed off, man, because I can't get this person off my mind, bro. Like, I'm gonna try to do some rituals, some soul tie cutting, some cord cutting shit. I was never into that, but I'm gonna look more into it, because like, I'm getting sick and tired of this shit. Because like me, I want nothing to do with this person. Like, this person like is not at my level. Like this person's the opposite of what the fuck I am. So it's like, why would I even settle for that person? But it's just unknowing where like, I can't get this bitch off my mind. I can't, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, this shit, like, what the fuck, man? This shit drive me crazy. And it fucks up with your nervous system too, you know? And it's stressful, because when you're going through these things, while you're going through the dark night of the soul, where you're constantly grieving and crying, and you can't get this stupid ass person off your mind. Because this person I'm connected to, like, because I know how these people are, because I've been connected, spiritually connected with these people in the past. Same emotional, unavailable people. It's a fucking trauma bond. You can't, with the trauma bond, it's like you can't get this fucking trauma bond off your mind. You can't get it off your system, because you're healing it. But God creates a human body to where it's so fucking weak that it takes lifelong just to heal from it. And God dictates whether you want to be stuck at a soul tie or not. Why do I know this? Because I know what it's like to be at a soul tie since 2017. I know what it's like for God to release that shit. So it's like, come on, man. It's just another bullshit ass karmic cycle. And it's like, yeah, it's not my fault I'm born into a very abusive, retarded, dysfunctional ass family. I was subjected to that bullshit. Now since I was subjected to that shit out of my control, now I got to heal from all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stupid, dude. It's fucking retarded, man. And now I gotta pay for their bullshit. So now I gotta heal from their fucking trauma and shit like that. It's fucking stupid. God damn, dude. You know, and since and apparently within the human experience, since the human mind is so like influential, if you heal your subconscious, unconscious mind, you can attract good shit into your life. But why would God at the same time create a lot of programming, a lot of evil shit that holds people back? Such as being born into a dysfunctional family, such as pedophiles who rule this world, and child traffickers who take over this world, and this realm is very restricted. It makes no fucking sense, man. But and then you got time speeding up, all this stupid ass shit. Most people aren't even into spirituality. They're all stuck in the same bullshit. That's why I can't be around people. They're not healed and shit. A lot of people are just because of the system, because of the reality of this time we're living in. You know what I'm saying? It is people's fault to a certain extent, but at the same time, I feel like there's a higher power or certain energy or certain entity. They're at fault too. They are. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I gotta say, man. I'm just fucking pissed because this shit's really fucking irritating me. But I'm gonna try to chill out. I'm gonna try to work out, try to pray, try to do some shit to where I can't feel this fucking annoying ass person's energy, man. You know? So that's all I gotta say, man. Have a good one. Peace.